sounds sort of like slow. Something's.
Hello.
Hi, welcome to Clairvoyant Conversation.
Hello. Sorry, I'm just getting myself set up here so that I can watch what's happening. Good evening, everyone. Please say hello when you if you have joined. So I'll say hello. Hey, Kerry. I sent you a parcel today. At last I got around to sending your parcel to you. And hello, Rushita. How are you, darlings? So let me know what you would like to activate your courage for. I am known as the Courage Activator because my mission is to help you step into your full potential. And I'm going to have a little bit of talk about courage tonight, and I'm going to pull out I do essential oil readings, and I will be offering some free essential oil readings for those people who have not had one with me. If you are interested in connecting with me, if you like my work and you like what I do, I'm going to I'm going to grab my link tree so that you can find me on social media. So you can friend request me, you can join my essential oil community, and I'm also hosting a masterclass on the 21st of December because I want to help you to get in alignment with your 2021. I had to think about that, with your 2021 vision. So we're going to do a vision. I'm offering a masterclass for you to join me to start creating, to set some plans, do some goal setting, and to do some releasing, and to get organized so that you can have the best version of a brilliant 2021 possible. So thank you to all you lovely people who are joining. I use cards, but I also use essential oils. I'm known as the Courage Activator. Hey Bella, how are you, darling? So your first time, welcome. What I do is I talk about courage because my mission is to help you to step into your courage and to enjoy life with the fullest potential of your ability. Yes, Rashida, it will be a masterclass. So I have posted some links. Here is my link tree again. So you can find me. You can either come back at the end of the show, or you can click on that link and you can find me, my personal page on Facebook. I have an essential oil group where we talk about oils and I educate people on how to use essential oils. So the reason I love to use essential oils is because they help us to raise our vibrations. And I am speaking about Young Living oils because I can only speak for Young Living oils. I know that we are organic, we are sustainable, we have the most amazing oils that are of a very high vibration. And I've also been to some of the farms around the world that Young Living have, and I've seen firsthand how much care and dedication our company creates and takes when we are growing, harvesting and distilling our oils, because we want a really high therapeutic value of our oils to stay intact so that they can work their magic in our bodies. Hey Sue, thanks for those beautiful stars. I'm just going to go back. So those of you who are on this live, if you would like me to answer, I've gone back to Rishita. So she has told me she would like some courage to face the truth. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull two cards. Actually, what I'm going to do first, this is a card for everybody. Sorry, I get a bit excited. These are beautiful I Am cards by my friends, by my beautiful friend Jan Marie Brooke. And the card that I've pulled for all of us is I am manifesting creative ideas. Every moment my business is thriving. Now, some of you may not have a business, but I believe that in a sense we all are in the business of life, or we all have a business about how to manage our household and our funds, directing ourselves and supporting those around us. So let me know if you feel that you're creative in every moment. Do you feel like you're thriving? I really want to have some conversation with you. And let me go back. Rushita, the courage to face the truth. And that is something that is in a high, what is it? It's high on my list. In fact, I come from truth. I come from let's look at what's happening behind the scenes so we get to the truth and get to the bottom of things. So my first thought for you would be frankincense, Rashita. Frankincense is the oil that supports us to connect with God, Creator, Source, and it connects our ability to move into a meditative state so that we can hear those messages, download those messages, and tune in and actually get the best value from those messages. Because I think we often have have messages, or I call them divine nudges. But my question to you is, do you follow your divine nudges? My journey in life is all around me following my divine nudges, checking in. How does it feel? What's the energy? If I take a decision this way, or I go this way, or I go that way, what does my energy say? And I think it's very important that we all learn to read those internal signals. So, Rashita, if you had some frankincense, I'm going to open this because I could do with a dose of support to tune into those messages myself. So what I do is activate it 3 times. I smell that beautiful oil in. Oh, yum. And it's a beautiful oil for your skin. I like to mix it with some carrier oil. It's great in a diffuser. And it's one that's going to help to ground you and help to bring that energy into your everyday life so that you can activate your courage from a place of truth, from a place of something really real and tangible, where there's a lot going on in the world at the moment, and we're all in a position where we've got to weed out the good from the bad, the truth from the not truth, and we've all got to find what we resonate with within our own soul and spirit, so that we know the more we learn how to do that, the more capable we become. So Rishita, I hope that one helps you. Hi Bella. Hi Cheryl. Sue, it's my first time here. So Bella, good question. How do things work? So what happens is, tell me what you want to activate your courage for. And if you're interested in a free mini reading, which I do usually via Facebook Messenger, I spend a little bit of time with you so we can dig a little bit deeper to the core of what's happening, and I will give you some essential oil recommendations. So if anyone wants to book me up for a reading, have a look in my link tree. Friend request me, send me a private message, and I can spend a little bit extra time. The other thing that I do is I actually, and I've found a few new ones. These are ones that I've just photocopied. I offer one-on-one sessions where I channel some artwork, and this is somebody's beautiful artwork that I have channeled, and with her permission I've photocopied it so that I can show you. And here is another one. Now these messages this artwork comes with specific messages for people who are ready to up-level, to expand, and I support you to move on from all those programs that are holding you back. So I help you to really tune in on a really deep level to whatever it is that's stopping you. And and throughout that session, we transform that, and you will get a picture of your artwork. A lot of people put it on their phone and use it as their phone, what do you call it, the screenshot, and you can put it on your laptop. You can frame it when you get it home and put it up, and that anchors in the changes and the expansion that you are looking to do. So that's a little bit about me. So I'm going to give you, Rashida, a colour card. Bella, can I help you? Bella, you need to tell me, what do you want help with? And you're going to get more clarification in your message. So, Rashida, where do you hail from, everybody? So Rashida, you've got the rainbow card, connect to spirit in nature. So where you're going to find your messages of truth, and really to give yourself that opportunity to be free enough. And I get the sense that you need to be invoke a relaxed place, somewhere where you feel safe, someone around. I'm getting a sense moving away from other busy chattering that might be going on either in your head or in your community. You might be living in a busy household, or you might have, I'm getting, it might be friends around you that are feeding you things. And I think it's really important for you to distance yourself from what other people think and feel, so that you can really tune in and spending some time with nature. So do you like going to the beach? Do you, or it might be the forest for you, wherever you can spend a little bit of time on your own, tune into nature, and make that a little bit of a ritual, because that's where you're going to get the true essence of your messages. Hi, Natalie. Hey, Vicky, you love your young living oils. Absolutely. So, Natalie, I'm going to give you a card that has crystals and oils. And yeah, so who's got some good plans for 2021, or who's in fear and trepidation? Who's in confusion? Who would like some clarification? Because tonight I really want to talk about my masterclass and offer that to you at the low price of $17. You can jump onto a Zoom call, and it's on the 21st of December, a really good time for us to create our, start anchoring and creating our dreams. So, Natalie, this is the card for you, and it's turquoise. I love it. This turquoise has been coming up a lot recently. It's the holy sacred stone, and it's going to benefit your body, your immune system, your respiratory system, and your eyes. So, in the energy of the turquoise, there is that letting go of persecution, anything that you are feeling hard done by, or where you don't feel that you've been valued or honoured. The turquoise energy will help you with that. And the decree for you is, I am divine health now. I am God's eyes seeing clear now. So grab yourself some turquoise, and the companion oils for you are Palo Santo, eucalyptus, clove, and lemon. So I think in a way it's a time for cleansing for you, a time to move on from grief, or move on from whatever you feel is the murky waters that's holding you back. And in the energy of the eucalyptus, that's a fresh beginning. The energy of Palo Santo is cleansing. When you diffuse Palo Santo in your room or apply it, it's a great one for meditation as well. So that also is going to support you, Natalie. I'm not quite sure what you're looking for there, but I hope that one is helpful for you. Love a reading. Hey, Dee. Now, if any of you, oh, beautiful, Rashida. If any of you, thank you, Angela. If any of you would like to have, quarter of an hour, 20 minutes with me, please reach out. Go to my link. Find me. I've actually come up with a plan that you have to find me, because I sometimes spend a lot of time finding lots of people. But if you really want to spend some time with me in a one-to-one situation, go to my link. On there you will find a link for the masterclass. You'll find a link to my Essential Oil Wisdom page. It's a group. You'll find a link to my website for the oils. You will find a link to the masterclass. So if you are interested in really putting some effort into and taking some steps for yourself, please join me somewhere, and you can friend request me on Facebook as well. Hey, Kerry. Yeah, Kerry, I sent your parcel for you. Trish, nice to see you here. Well, that's easy. An oil for abundance. Well, actually, there's a couple, but this is an oil called Abundance. So you can. This is one that I will put it on my. I will actually get a little bit, and I will put it on my heart, and I will embody the sense that I deserve abundance. I will call in. Usually, I love to think about abundance for my wellness, for my prosperity, and it's a good idea to be very clear, because someone actually, I saw it. Where did I see that on Facebook? Something about it. Was that you, Angela? Someone sent me a graphic, and it was about abundance of that. Someone wanted to attract abundance, and they had 50 thongs sitting on the ground in front of them. Now, if you're just going to call in abundance, you need to also be specific. What would you like your abundance for? So, abundance is a beautiful, beautiful blend. I absolutely love it. One of my favorites. And patchouli is also a beautiful oil for attracting abundance, Trish. And you will find that there is patchouli in the abundance blend as well. So both beautiful oils to support you. So the abundance energetically will help you to align with that energy for receiving. So in order for us to receive, we need to have moved our blocks away around not deserving abundance. We need to move our blocks away around about our limited thinking of lack and not deserving, limited thinking, anything that's in the way of you opening up your energy field so things can come towards you. So I hope that one is helpful for you, Trish. Courage to step forward into my new phase of your business life. Hey, Angela. Okay, so I'm going to pick a colour card for you, and let's see what happens. Beautiful, Rashida, been seeing trees and flowers in your meditations all the time. Absolutely. So really that's a sign for you to embody the nature spirits, because they are, and if you're seeing them, that's an indication that they're there to support you. And a reminder, I'm getting the word, a reminder of your beauty and your capability. So, masterclass. Yes, Angela. So you can find the booking in the link. And here you are, Angela. Nurture yourself. Angela, nurture yourself. Embrace the energy of orange. Oh, I think we had a chat the other day about you and orange. So, time for doing some nice feminine things for Angela. And let go of the worry of where you are moving forward. And yes, join my masterclass so that you can start creating your vision for 2021. Very, very lost, not sure of where you belong. It was you, yes. Okay. So, D, grounding. Let me just tune in. So, I'm drawn to this blend called Thieves, which is very protecting and nurturing. It's the oil that it feels very rich, very protective, and it's very supportive. Great to put on your feet. It has cloves, eucalyptus, lemon. What else is there? Clove, eucalyptus, lemon, and rosemary in it. So it's going to help you to remember your roots. It's going to help you to invoke the energy, the richness in the clove. The eucalyptus is going to give you a whole fresh place, a fresh new beginning where you can explore your potential, where you can I get a sense of expanding, D. Something's holding you back from your expansion. So my recommendation is I can only do just a little bit on these calls here. And my recommendation is that you go into my links and book yourself a little bit of time, or friend request me before the end of the show or at the end of the show tonight, and we can set up a time to do, have a time to together so that we can get to the bottom of what's going on. So if you are watching here tonight and if you would like an oil or me to pull out an oil, it's really hard for us these days. We can't see who's still on. So please ask me if you would like me to pull out an oil. And I can support you with my suggestions of what oil is going to help you, and I can see what I can kind of see if I can tune into something else that might come in to help you. So I want to go back to this idea of I am manifesting creative ideas in every moment. My business is thriving, or you could even turn that into I am thriving. So I'd love to know from people on here whether you feel that you are thriving. Do you feel like you're thriving? Hey Trish, favourite oil, patchouli, beautiful. So, and you're coming up as the spiritual events directory. That happens to me sometimes. I love it. So, if you're not thriving, why aren't you thriving? Is it something you would like to do? Because in order to thrive, we have to clear the deck. We've got to do that internal work. We've got to do that grounding. We need to expand our aura and our energy field. We need to be in alignment with our full potential. And that's why I love these oils, because they help to move us through those challenging times and open us up to something new and fresh. So Kerry, here we go. I'm going to do a colour for you, Kerry. So here we go. And Trish, I've sent you a parcel too today. So you and Trish will both hopefully get your parcels soon. So Scarlet, attract success. Oh, sorry, not where did I get Scarlet from? Oh, I've lost track. No, this is for you. This is for you, Kerry. Yes, you are thriving. Awesome. So now you can attract success. And what do you need to do to attract success? Know that you deserve it. Know that in each and every one of your thoughts, you need to be really aware of them, so that you are bringing the energy of success into your energy field, and affirm, I am deserving of success, or I am attracting success. So that one was for you, Kerry. An oil, Kerry. Let me think of an oil for you. I know that you have got some geranium in one of your blends that I'm sending you. And an oil for you, Kerry, would be gathering. So it's a time for you to gather your resources, time to affirm your feelings of being able to thrive. And gathering is a beautiful oil. I love to put it on my feet because it helps you to gather your energy and gather those around you, so that you can move into that energy field of being open and receptive for receiving that sense of being able to thrive. So Diane Lenti, let me see, and my eye cast on gratitude. So it's time for you to really be grateful for whatever you have in your life, whatever it is. And if it's something you're not grateful for, you need to look at everything in your life that is serving you well. I feel like you need to write it down, and I feel like you need to honour the idea that you are grateful for beautiful things coming your way. So the oil of gratitude is beautiful to put on your hand. I love this job because I get to play with the oils I feel like I want to open and enjoy. So gratitude, of course, yum, you can smell that in. Now, when we smell our oils, they go in through our limbic system. They help to release any old patterns, and they pave the way for some new and exciting things to come on board. So I hope that one speaks to you, Diane. And a card for you, I'll pick a colour card because I love working with colour. I love drawing people's energy. Yes, Trish, I have discovered if you're on a laptop, there is somewhere where you can change the link because it caught me on some of Gwenda's shows too. But anyway, it also tells me that it's commented on by Trish Murray, so I can tell that it's you. So this is for you, Kerry. Silver, be persistent. So no wavering in the wind that, yeah, I'm thriving today and tomorrow I'm not. Be persistent. Bring it in, call it in, and know that you can become a master of attracting what you want in your life at the moment, or all the time. Actually, we can bring things in, we can attract things to ourselves. Angie Marie, you'd like an oil? My eyes cast upon joy. How is your joy meter going at the moment? Is your joy feeling uplifted? Do you feel joyful? Are you feeling down and out? Do you need to feel like having a bit more fun in your life? Feeling the joy from within. So it's sometimes when we're really in alignment, joy is just part of what we're like. It just comes naturally. It comes easily. So joy is one of my most favourite oils. It's got rose in it. It's got a lot of those top notes. It's great for a perfume, and it just smells absolutely delicious. You could also put it on your wrists. I like to put it on my wrists because I don't use perfumes. I have discovered the what would you call it? The downside of wearing perfumes is that they most of them are made from petrochemicals, and they are going to play havoc with your hormones. If you want to live and thrive and be happy and healthy, you've got to be very careful about what you're putting on your body, because our bodies these days are going into overload. And when I'm out and about or speaking to so many people these days, so many women are experiencing the downside of all the chemicals that we have in our home. So one of my messages through my journey with the oils, my message to all of you is to think about what you're putting on your body, because our body is like a sponge. It's like a sieve, and it's is that the word porous? Is that, I suppose, yes. Everything that we put on our body goes into our body and through our bloodstream. All the shampoos, conditioners, whatever you're putting on your head, what you're washing yourself with, all of those go into our body, and after a while, many of us are experiencing toxic overload. And when that happens, our hormones go out of balance. Whereas when you're using a pure oil like we have with Young Living, you are supporting the natural functions of your body by using a pure, unadulterated oil. And all our oils have a first distillation, which means that there's a symphony of molecules and compounds that go into the oil when it's being distilled. And when you distill them in the right way, it's like a symphony orchestra, because they all have different notes, and it's actually all quite mathematical and scientific, but it all creates the energy in the oil that is going to be in harmony with our body. And let's face it, we are all energy, but we just have different densities. Some, like a rock like this, is a really thick density, and yet liquids are less density. Light is another energetic wave, and we are actually all vibrating from energy, and that's what I absolutely love about these oils, because they're great for a pick-me-up. So I'm just going to go back to somebody. Was that you? Sometimes SAP. Yeah, okay. Somebody asked about the astrological energy at the moment and protection for that. I would be looking at white angelica, that is very protective from energy around you. Just let me think of something else. Sage oil would be very good. Frankincense. In fact, most of these oils are going to help our vibration to raise. Oh, another blend is this one is called Longevity. And this one is going to be excellent for supporting your immune system and some of those changes that are going. That's right, you talked about astrological changes, didn't you, Trish? So I would be looking at grounding oils like your frankincense. I'm even getting black pepper on your feet. What else? Motivation, because during all these ups and downs and the tipsy-turvy time that we're all experiencing at the moment, you know, we can lose our mojo, lose our motivation. It can be very ungrounding and disconcerting. So topping our energy field up with any of these oils is going to be supportive. I've seen people, we're probably all aware that mobile phones give off EMFs, our laptops, all those things that were around the EMF in the house. They all play havoc with our body as well. And where was I go? Oh, I know where I lost the thread of that, but I've got it back. So when you hold your mobile phone to yourself, people who muscle test can see if that gives you a strong or a weak signal, and it gives you a weak signal. But we've discovered that if you pick up an oil like frankincense and hold that with your mobile phone in your hand and you retest the strength of your body and your energy, you will test strong because the oils are there to work and work synergistically with your energy field. So that's quite an interesting dynamic to experience as well. So crystal and oil, that's new and different. Excellent. Yes, let me know if you would like a crystal. An oil. Thank you. How can I order the joy oil? Angie, find me on Facebook, friend request me, and we can have a conversation. I've also got a link to my website on my LinkedIn, my link tree. Here is quite a lot of my links all in a row, and you will find the link to my oil community. You'll find the link to my masterclass. You'll find the link to me on Facebook, because it's not easy when we are in the spiritual events directory to connect with you on a one-to-one. Angie, you want some oil? And chamomile. Chamomile. Time for you to just take a breath. You've had a big year. German chamomile is going to give you a great sense of relaxation. And I'm going to find my book and see if I have German chamomile in this one. Disassociation. So I feel like it's time for you to really give yourself some nurturing, because maybe you're disassociated from your power, from your sense of power. So I hope that one speaks to you. Angela, Kate Manning, love to choose an oil for you. Yeah, well, let me know, everyone, who is interested in creating your life, who is interested in being the master of the destiny of your life. So come and join my masterclass on the 21st if that's what you would like to do. Yeah, and you have some German chamomile. Absolutely fabulous. Okay, Kate Manning. An oil for you that I've chosen for you is energy. And actually, Trish, this would be another one for that astrological question. When we start lacking energy and we've lost our mojo. So, Kate, I feel like you're depleted in your energy. You may be giving away your energy to too many other people, excuse me, and not honouring yourself. So the energy oil, I like to put it around the back of my neck and the back of my skull and down my neck as well. Also put it on your wrist so you can smell it, breathe it in, and that is going to help you to feel uplifted. It's the oil. I always carry that with this one with me when I'm on a long trip, because if I get to the stage that my energy's getting low and I feel like I've got the sleepy things going on, I will stop the car, do a circuit of the car, and put some energy oil on, because it's going to help you stay awake. Or Kate, if you've got a situation where your head is in overload, or I've just got this sort of whisper that you're overthinking things, or you might have a demanding job that is demanding lots of thoughts, demanding something about solving problems. Let me see what I can find in a card for you, Kate. So if you're watching and I haven't pulled out an oil or a card for you, my name is Kay Hamilton, and I'm known as the Courage Activator, because I can help you to pinpoint whatever it is that's holding you back, so that you can step into your full version of who you are. And your card is this gorgeous magenta. And when I think of magenta, Kate, oh, beautiful. When I think of magenta, connect to your deepest inner knowing. So I feel like you need to find like a cocoon, or find I see you wrapping yourself up in a shroud, or giving yourself some protection, and really tune into the softness of who you are. And in the energy of that softness, great strength will come. So I hope that's helpful, Kate. Lutika, hello, darling. Where are you from? A card or an oil? All right, I'm going to start with a colour card. So I work with colour because I like to look at the colours of the chakras. And as I was talking about before, we are all energy. So we actually vibrate to the colours of the rainbow. And when we have our chakras that are out of alignment, sometimes we need to bring that colour in to our chakras so that we can become more empowered. Yay, Kate. Thank you for that clarification. It's always good if we know we're on the right track and get some feedback. I really appreciate that. Okay, so Lutika from Queensland. So, blue, activate your healing power. Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. So in the energy of the blue, that is around communication. So the communication that's coming in from source, but it's also about the communication of you speaking up. And it's all this. This is a colour for. I get the words speaking your truth. It seems to be something that's coming out tonight. So there might be a few of us who are avoiding the truth of who we are. I think in your case, it's you avoiding your skills and capability. So there's probably some fear, some resistance, something that is, knocking on your door, telling you that maybe you're not capable. And an oil for you, I would recommend transformation, because it's time for you to transform all those things that are holding you back. I would also be looking at something like frankincense, or even lemon is a great oil for moving on from what's not serving you, so that you can step into your full power and live your life with a full sense of purpose. So if we don't follow our souls, we're never going to be happy until we start taking notice of those messages, those, whatever those messages, in whatever form those messages come to you. We've got to really start taking notice, because what's the point of thinking we want to be spiritual, or we want to be happy, or we want a better life, or we want to feel calmer? What's the point of wishing and trying to call all those things into our life that we want to invoke if we're not actually going to take some action on it? So if you are interested in delving deeper, I'm going to put my link in again. I'm going to keep saying to you all, find me. You can make a booking through my Calendly link. You can friend request me on Facebook. You can come and join our oil community. There's a few of us here in my oil community tonight because through the Spiritual Events Directory, I'm meeting all these lovely people who are ready to take some action, who are ready to say yes. And I like to work with people who are doers, not people who are just watchers. There's no point everybody coming on and wanting us to give you the answers all the time. I'm a great believer that the answers are within, and we just have to open the door, open that pathway so that we can be receptive. And then when we've got that receptive energy going, then the next thing to do is to start looking at what's your next step. And I saw another great graphic the other day of like little steps are all we need to take to change our direction or to get to our destination. We don't have to jump from one mountain to another, or we don't have to go from the bottom of the mountain to the top of the mountain all in one movement. Just a little bit at a time is a really good way to make sure that we are stabilizing ourselves along the way. If we, you think about it, if you're on a ship and you wanted to head to a certain destination, if you just steered your ship just a few degrees to the right or the left or east or west, you're going to eventually end up in a really, really different place than where you started out. So life is the same for us. We don't have to stay on the same track, and we don't have to do a complete right-hand turn. We don't have to throw everything out and throw things up in the air. We need to tweak things so that our changes can be consolidated and they're simple, easy steps. So I hope that's helpful. And I'm just going to go back to this card because this is the theme, and I'm going to ask you all again, who feels creative in each and every step? What are you doing to invoke some creativity into your life? Are you manifesting creativity, or are you stuck? Do you feel like I've just got this energy? There must be someone here who's, I've just got this energy of your feet being on the ground and there's no momentum. And if that's you, reach out. Let's see if we can get together. Hey, Sham, that's lovely. Thank you for your feedback. Let me know if you'd like me to pull you a card or an oil. I love working with people, and I love being the courage activator because I see so many people who, once they decide that they're ready to activate their courage and ready to take some action, things start falling into place. And the Creator, God, Source, whatever you want to call the spiritual energy that we work with, when we know what we want in our life, things start to fall into place. When we align with our true sense of who we are, things start falling into place. I've been in situations where I've kind of thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to get myself out of this? Or how am I going to change, the destiny that I don't want? Well, once you make that, cut the cords with what's not serving you, you open the door for a whole new space. So Sham, I'm going to pull a card for you. So if you've just joined me, please reach out. Let me know what you would like to activate your courage for. And find me on my Linktree links. Sign up for my masterclass on the 21st of December. It's a very powerful date. And we're going to jump on board 8 o'clock Sydney time, Hobart time. I'm in Tasmania. But we will jump on a Zoom call, and I'm going to help you to set your vision for 2021. Okay, Shazza. Oh, look at this gorgeous black obsidian. So black obsidian, it's extremely beneficial in clearing and grounding your energy. brings in the wisdom and protection, aids in the learning with ease and grace, helps in defeating self-sabotaging patterns. So is this you telling yourself you're not capable, you're not good enough? So we can all keep bashing our heads against a brick wall, or we can start turning it around and say, I am manifesting creative ideas in every moment. Hey, you're in Tassie. What part of Tassie are you in, Sham? We must friend request each other. I'm at Sisters Beach, up on the northwest coast. So yeah, let's friend request each other. I'm not sure whether we have or not yet. So black obsidian for you. Also good for the colon, irritable bowel, gastroenteritis, nausea, and your decree is, I am grounded in love now. Your companion oils are hyssop, geranium, rosemary, and lemongrass. So what happens with Hobart Lauderdale? Nice. Well, I'll be down at the Psychic Expo in Hobart in the first weekend of January. So come and find me at the Psychic Expo at the Best Western Hotel. But remember that if you would like a little bit of a reading, a bit of a chat with me one-to-one, I'm happy to connect with anyone who's interested. Find me through my links and we can get together. So Sham, would you like an oil? I will happily pull an oil out for you. Let's embody the idea that we can all live brilliantly. Let's embody the idea that we can call into our life whatever it is that we want to manifest. Because if we don't create change, or if we want change and we want to invoke change, if we want answers, you can always get answers from lots of other people, but really the best idea is to empower yourself so that you can start listening to what's going on internally. So I also host a show on a Tuesday night on my page called Activate Your Courage with Kay Hamilton. I might do one more next week, I think, and I'm going to take a break because I need a well-earned break. I've been online, I think I've missed one, maybe two lives in 12 months. And, you know, we've all got to know how to nurture ourselves, take our foot off the pedal, give ourselves some time for relaxation so that our creative juices can start flowing. And stop bashing ourselves up against a brick wall. Stop that negative talk. Turn it around. And I'd love each and every one of you to, get out a pad after you jump off this live and write down a list of how many things that you think that you can talk about yourself that you can appreciate. What are the good things? What are the gifts you have? Also look at what you want in life. But if you want some help with that, and if you are interested in really anchoring that in, do join my masterclass. I keep promoting this because I'm so excited. I've done my first ever, what do you call it? A landing page in my MailChimp. So I'm celebrating me. So, and I'm celebrating my persistence because it took me quite a few times to work out how to do it, and I've done it all in a little bit of a roundabout way. So, thanks, Kerry. I need a break. I do need a break, but I'm going to miss you all if I have too much of a break. So I'll probably still be in my Earl group. I think I need a change, and I'm going to mix up. I'm going to be spending a bit of time over the Christmas break just tuning into what I need to do. I will still be here live in the Spiritual Events Directory, and we've got some new plans with a couple of people to come on board and give you some good, rich content, and also to help you learn more about how you can use these beautiful oils in your life to create that change. It's such a delight to work with. I first got a beautiful kit in in the year 2010, And I opened this kit. I just bought it online. I opened it and I smelt it and I went, oh my gosh, these oils are something very different to what I've ever experienced before. So then they took a turn. Well, they didn't take a turn. I took a turn in my life up the track because I've had the most amazing experiences through my journey with Young Living, and I've been to visit several of our farms around the world and got to see firsthand all the wonderful things that Young Living do to create these beautiful high vibrational, pure, 100% pure these oils are. And not all oils are pure. I know a lot of people say to me, oh, okay, look, I bought this the other day and it's got 100% pure on the label. And I'll open the bottle and I'll smell it and I immediately know that it's not necessarily a pure oil because they can mimic the aroma in a laboratory with lots of synthetic things, and they can also add nasties. If they're not distilled properly, they're not going to give you that full orchestra that I was talking about before. So they're not going to give you what you are looking for in the way of supporting the natural functions of your body. So Sharon, you're from Tauranga, New Zealand. Lovely to have a New Zealander here. It must be getting late for you over there. I think we've got about 3 hours distance. I've actually through this I've connected some people in New Zealand who are loving our oils. So no matter where you are around the world, you can create a Young Living account through my links. If you want to have a conversation with oils, if you think that you'd love to explore the idea of getting a diffuser, it comes with our kit that opens you up to, by the way, to a wholesale account. It's absolutely brilliant. It comes with a diffuser. It comes with 12 oils. It's absolutely the best value. It's about half price when you get started with some oils that way. And it has a beautiful range of oils, and anyone who gets a kit from me also gets a copy of my Activate Your Courage affirmations and a sense of what all the oils do and how they can help you out. So we're coming up. Jenny from Balranald. I love Young Living. Been a member for 12 years now. Yeah, beautiful. That's beautiful. So I'm not sure where Balranald is, but it could be in New Zealand, is it? So yes, we can get people connected in New Zealand. I absolutely love my oils. I love the fact that I've transferred all the toxic things in my household. Not that I had a lot, but I have cleaned quite a few things up in my household, and I buy everything from Young Living now, so I don't have to go to the supermarket for shampoo, conditioner. I buy all my face product, all my supplements. We have an amazing range of supplements, and I take supplements to support my body and to support my natural health. I take my supplements to make sure that I am vibrating from within at the best version of myself possible. So we have lots of minerals and lots of really good things to help our body and give it support. Sharon, what's a helpful oil for helping a 5-year-old with sensory? Okay, so I'd be looking at all the oils in that kit that I talked to you about. Frankincense is brilliant. Lemon is going to help give you clarity. Some of the children love in the kit that I was talking about before. There's Stress Away and Peace and Calming, and there's also lavender. Cedarwood is another brilliant oil for that. And the big toe is a really good place to put an oil on if you're in sensory overload. I'm actually a school teacher, and I've taught a lot of kids on the spectrum, and I've done a grad cert in diversity and disability, so I know a little bit about how to support your children with these sorts of situations. Sharon, please reach out through my link. I'm going to post it again. Please reach out. I would welcome a one-on-one conversation with you. I'd love to have a talk to you if you're interested in pursuing learning more about the oils. So There we go. It makes all our household products. It's amazing stuff. Yay, Sham. Excellent. Could you do an oil reading for me? Jenny. Hinoki. So, crash. I've reset up my shelf and they're all a little bit too close. Have you got Hinoki? It's a really uplifting oil. Let me see if I've got incapacitated. Does that mean anything to you? Is there something that's incapacitating you? Maybe it is something physically. Maybe it is your mindset. So Hinoki is going to help you to release those blocks. It's going to give you a fresh perspective. It's clearing my nose. Yes. So that's what I have been led to impart for you. So yeah, I think I've just about covered everybody who's here. A bag. Oh, there you go, Jenny. A bad leg wound. Okay, so I love it because I'm going, incapacitated. I wonder what that means in my head. That's what's happening, but I've learnt to just be guided by my intuition. So I'll give you a card to Jenny before I sign off. So if any of you are interested in digging deep and really realigning, reach out and we can book you in for a full Activate Your Courage session, and I will channel some beautiful artwork for you. Here's another one, and we really look at what's happening. Coral for you, Jenny. Allow flow and synchronicity into your life. So if you've got a bad leg wound, you need to look into what's happened that's created the wound. Have a little think about what your mind was going through, what was happening in your life. Are you maybe pushing too much and not just allowing yourself to be in a synchronistic, flowing mindset and attitude? Annette. So I've got a couple more readings. Yay, Sham. Thanks for your beautiful positive feedback there. Annette King, an oil reading. Let me see. I've got two oils that are jumping out at me for you. One is geranium and the other one is freedom. So are you feeling really locked in to a situation and you're looking for freedom? You're looking to get away or not get away. You're looking to thanks, Jenny. Are you looking to break free of something? It's like you've got some restriction. Geranium is going to help unlock some of those things. Let me see what geranium says, because I love looking into the deeper meaning of it. It can give us a really good sense. I can't remember. Self-centered. I know I pulled this one for someone last night. And wanting to please. So it's time for you to please yourself, Annette. It's time for you to really tune into what you want to do. And that's when you will start to find the freedom from within. So I hope that one is helpful, and I may as well pull out a card because I'm just going to have to round it up in a couple of minutes, and it'll be all over until next week. So if you love what I'm doing, if you're interested in one-on-one sessions, I offer free mini readings. I've got a masterclass coming up on the 21st of December. Come and join us and have some juicy creative fun, and let's get you set up for your intention for a really brilliant 2021. Give me a shout out. Who would like 2021 to I think there'd be no one who'd say no to that. Who wants to create your own 221? You can be the master of your destiny if you choose. And Annette, learn to scan your body. So in meditation and prayer, what I want you to do is to go into your mind and to scan your body, to find out, to tune in to where you feel a bit blocked, and breathe into the colours of the chakras through your breath, bring in a fresh perspective and a new beginning. And you can also work towards some personal healing in that way as well. So I recommend, and each and every one of us can do this, when you're in a meditation or in some quiet time, scan your body and imagine that all your bones are healthy, your blood's healthy, your emotions are free flowing, and you can scan all the organs in your body. The masterclass sham is on at 8 o'clock Sydney time. So I'm not sure where you are. So it's 8 o'clock Sydney time or Hobart time. And yeah, so I'd love you to join us. Yeah. So, excellent. I'm going to leave you, love and leave each and every one of you. I look forward to connecting with you again next week, or jump on board my links. I'm going to do it one more time. Find my links and get connected with me. And particularly if you're interested in getting connected with Young Living and you haven't got connected with these gorgeous oils that are totally life-changing. So I'm going to head off and leave you with blessings from my heart to yours, for your abundance in wellness, purpose, and possibility.